this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me today. How are you all? Good, I hope. Enjoying the summer. If you're here in the UK, we've had some lovely weather. We've had some very hot weather. Not my favourite type of weather, I have to say. But today it's a bit cooler, and I think thunderstorms are forecast for today, so that'll be fun. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demo here in the UK, and I'm bringing you a tutorial today to make this lovely card. I took part in a blog hop for our Project Share group, which I'm in with 3 other lovely demonstrators, and our theme was monochrome, and so this was my card. I decided to go with blue and white, and I used the lovely, which I hadn't used before, the lovely Tone Flora. So you get these fill-in background stamps and then the detail stamps to go on top, which is how I've done my images there. So really nice. And the background, if you can see, is this beautiful die cut, which is a big background die cut that comes as part of the dies that match. Cuts out beautifully and gives you this lovely lacy floral background, which is great. So anyway, let's get started. Piece of cardstock. Now the die is slightly different to our UK card, but I have cut mine out of a piece of 10.5 by 15-ish cardstock, and it will layer quite nice. You might have to trim a little bit of the edges off, but that works quite well. So put this in. This is my cardstock, 15 by 21 centimeters, and I'm going to score at 10.5 to make my card blank. And then I'm going to fold that, and I'm going to burnish it like so. Then I'm going to take my die cut and just put some Tombow, very, very small amounts, and just try and catch little bits. So you'll be here all day if you try and glue every single little bit, but just you can put glue on the big thick bits and then just a little bit on the smaller, more delicate pieces. Do let me know if you've got a better way of gluing these on. You could put them on. We've got our adhesive sheets and you could do that. I've never had too much success with them, so I'm just doing it this way. Right, I'm hoping that's okay. And this should fit exactly. I've measured it so that it fits exactly onto my card front. So you can do it smaller and have a border if you wanted to. There, that's okay. So more or less everything stuck down. There's a tiny little bit there, look, that I haven't caught any glue, so I can just pop a little bit of glue behind there. Glue that down. There. Such a lovely background. So pretty. Right, I'm going to pop that under my pile of books that I've got behind me to just flatten it and make sure it glues properly while we do the rest of the card. So we're going to do 3 different flowers and 2 different sorts of leaves. And today I'm going to do it in purples. I'm going to use Highland Heather and Fresh Freesia. Actually, Fresh Freesia's retired, has it? I'm not going to do Fresh Freesia. I've still got that in mind. That one's gone, so I'm going to use Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. Quick change of tactics there. Just realised I've left some of those colours in because I really loved those in colour, so I didn't want to get rid of them. But it's a bit confusing. I need to mark them as retired because otherwise I'm going to end up using them. Got a bit of scrap paper here because I might want to stamp off. So I'm going to start by using the Gorgeous Grape, and I'm going to use the biggest detailed stamp, and I'm going to stamp that one. Like so. And then I'm going to come with the background stamp. Actually, let's do all the Gorgeous Grape while we're here. So the other next flower is that one. Then I won't have to keep opening and closing my stamp pad. Oh, I just got that on my thumb. There we go. One up there. And then I need 2 of these strips of leaves. And I need 2 of the other leaves. Oh, didn't stamp quite properly. Try again. Oh, that's better. So that's good with clear stamps because you can usually go back over them. Right, and then all I need to do is a thank you. This is from the Go-To Greetings. Just that little thank you there to add to my card. Of course, if you want it to be happy birthday or get well or whatever, you can use one or the other. They haven't got a get well in that one, but I'm sure one of our stamp sets has got a get well in it if you wanted that. Right, so that's all of that done, and now we're going to use Highland Heather and do the fill-ins. So I'm just going to try see what colour that comes out. Actually, I think that'll be all right without stamping off, so I'm not going to stamp this off. I did stamp off the balmy blue that I used for the other card, but I'm not going to stamp it off today. I think my Highland Heather actually needs a little bit of re-inking, to be honest. Right, I don't know why I'm inking that up again, because I don't need that again. I do need this one, which is the next. And to line these up, you can see in the set, it's usually easier to line up the centres. This one's got like a little sideways comma. And so if you line that up with it, then the rest of it should line up quite nicely. How beautiful are these blooms? To think I nearly didn't buy this stamp set, but I am loving it now. And there. Oh, there we go. That's all my stamping done. Now a little bit of die cutting. So I'm going to move my grid paper out of the way. Bring in my die cutter. Good thing about my die cutter is that it folds up, so it's got room for it on my shelf, which I never had for my big shop. So I love having it handy so I can just swizzle round and use it. So that's going there, and now I need to find my dies. So we need this one. I'm going to use some washi tape to hold these in place. So this is the little group of 2 leaves. Just push this up there. A bit awkward with. I should have done this before I got the die cutter out. Actually, I would have had more surface to do it. Right, that one goes there, and then we want the leaves. Just line them up. Carefully, take your time. Of course, I'm rushing a little bit to do this, but you'll have loads of time when you're doing it at home. And then we've got 3 flowers, so I think this one is the biggest one. Might just take some, oh, that went, I was going to say it might just take some jiggery-pokery to work out where it goes, but actually it goes there. And I'm not going to be able to do them all at once because that one's going to overlap. So I'm going to do that one, and I'll do the littlest one. I think that one is it. There is another smaller flower in the stamp set, so you've got 4 layers that you can do. 4 layered different blooms that you can do. There we go. Right, and that's my first run through my die cutter. If I can get hold of it. So there we go. Just take this one. This one I'm going to need again. So this one is going to go onto here. Do it again. Sometimes Stampin' Up give us 2 of some of these commoner dies so that we can do them all in one throw, but they haven't done it with this set. Oh, I've got a lot of card coming off with that. Like that washi tape, but that will still hold it. That's fine. And then I've got these 2 that I've done. Need to do the other leaves as well. I do sometimes get some of the sticky off the washi tape before using it if I don't want to tear the card. Today I didn't really mind too much, so there we go. And then one last one we need. Oh, not that one. That one. There we go. place that there, like so, and swish that through again. And then you've got all the pieces that you need for your card. So I'll get rid of the die cutter, get that out of the way, bring the grid paper back again, and bring the original card back. There we go. And let's get the background card out. Absolutely beautiful. This makes lovely wedding cards. Really, really sort of lacy and lovely. Right, okay. So I'm going to put the big one in the middle, but I'm going to do that last, and that's going to go on dimensional. Oh, actually, I could do it first. Let's do that on dimensionals first. So that's the only one I'm raising up on dimensionals. The others are going to be glued flat to the page. Right, I'm not going to do any too near the edges because I want to be able to poke leaves and things underneath. So there we go. Like so. And a bit of glue on this one. This is the medium-sized bloom. Bit of Tombow on there. That can go and see, and it will slide under because I didn't glue that right down. And then this one up there, liking this purple white version. I know Jez, my friend, will like this one. She's a purple girl. There we go. And then we just need to do the leaves. So we'll do that one there. Like so. And this one is going under here. Yep. A bit longer than the ones I used before, but I don't think that matters. I can put the thank you in a different place. So there we go. And then some leaves. Just these little couplets of leaves. So I wonder if you've all seen our online exclusives. I need to do a video actually, because Stampin' Up have introduced a lot of new products that are only available online, but I think a lot of people are missing them because they're not in the catalogue. Some really nice things. If you go into the shop and go down to products and then scooch down, it will say online exclusives, and so you can see all the things that are only available in the online exclusives and not in the catalogue. Right, there we are. So I've positioned the leaves slightly differently to what I did before, but apart from that it's very similar. And then we've just got, let me just take the dies off here. I'll sort them out when we're finished. We've got this thank you, so I'm just going to work out where I'm going to position the thank you to finish off the card. So I'm just doing this by hand, of course. If you want it a bit more accurate, do it on the trimmer. But this is going white on white, so any inaccuracies is not going to show very well. So I might do it there, actually, just over that leaf. Otherwise it's going to be quite low. Now I'm going to do it over the leaf this time, I think. Oops. And that is going there. And there you have it, a monochrome two-tone Flora card, either in blues or purples. Hope you like them. Don't forget, everything that I've used is available to buy in my online store. Please get in touch if you've got any questions, if I've missed anything out of the video that you need, or any other questions about Stampin' Up. Happy to help. I hope you enjoyed that project and might give it a go. Thanks very much for watching today. Have a great day. Bye.